Wanted to get on here and say hello to all my friends and family, wherever you may be in the world, especially those in Anguilla. Just want to say welcome to my very first YouTube video. And in this video I want to talk to you about a passive platform that I've been using since October to earn passive income. The program, as you can see here, is called Qubittech. It has been working very well since I've started around October 21st or thereabout. I think I've started just over 2 months now since I've started. This program essentially allows you to earn passive income. And what I mean by passive income, if you were to purchase one of these licenses, and the licenses you can see here start from $100 and they range all the way up to Platinum Plus for $250,000. The beauty about this program is it allows you to earn passively and actively, but I'll focus on the passive part for now because I know some people don't like the active recruiting, but it actually can be very beneficial if you do. But on the passive side, this program pays you up to 250% of the license. So if you were to purchase a bronze license, this license will pay you on average about 1%. Can be more, it can be less, on a daily basis, and up to 25% monthly. So for each month that you have one of the licenses, you can receive $25 or 25% monthly, and that you will get that 25% each month for up to 10 months until your total reward is 250, and then it deactivates and you can no longer earn from that. And yes, so this is what I've been doing. I've initially started this program with $100. I said, let me just see how it works. There's been lots of people online talking about it. It's the new rave that's happening online. If folks are familiar with things like Cash FX and PGI Global, this program essentially works in a similar way. But the beauty of this program is that there's a much lower withdrawal fee. I think it's just 2.5%. Well, it is 2.5% of your whatever your balance is. The withdrawal fee is 2.5%. Compare that to others where the withdrawal fee is as high as 20%. So you can see this certainly is a no-brainer. You can purchase as many of these packages as you can afford, or you can buy $100 and you can go back 2 days later and purchase another 100. You can buy a 500, or you can just go straight to gold and purchase a 10,000, out of the silver to 1,000. All depends on your disposable income. Any money that you don't have tied up to anything, you can use in this. As I mentioned before, I started out with a $100 package, and that $100 package will eventually pay me $250. I started out with that package, and then I eventually added more until I got up to, I'm actually now, if I was to scroll down, you can see my little summary here, my stats. I now have 10 licenses for a total value of $1,800, and essentially these packages will pay me, of that $1,800, will pay me 2.5 times that, and my aim is to get that up to 2,000, which will pay me around about $20 a day, which is about $600 a month, which obviously can pay a bill. It can pay several bills, as a matter of fact. So if I scroll down, I'll show you sort of my little journey here in this program. As you can see, I started on 21st October. I bought a $100 package. That $100 package has already paid me $48. So just around 48% of that investment. So I'm So pretty much halfway there in 2 months. Again, it's 25% a month, so in 2 months it should be around 50%. As you can see, a few days later I purchased another one, another 100, and a few days later I did another one for another 100. A few days later did another one. A few days later, maybe 10 days later, I did another one. And then by this time I had sort of gotten a feel for the system and how it works. I've been doing my withdrawals, they've been coming in, and I said, you know what, I think I need to put a bit more into this so I can earn a bit more on a daily basis. As you can see here, I put in 500 on this day, on the 16th of November, and that has now paid me back 126, which is about 25% of my investment so far. And then a few days later I put in another 500, and then I put in another 100 there, and another 100, another 100. So, and this is all not, obviously not me taking money out of my pocket and putting in here. Initially, yes, I have other investments in other programs, so I was taking money from those and putting into this. And as I was getting the income coming in daily, I was then using that money to upgrade and to purchase additional packages, so I can obviously be making my daily income higher and higher. So with this program, it's a passive program, but it also has an active element as well, where you can share your link. And if you share your link, the program actually pays you for doing that. It pays you up to 14% for any investment. Anyone that comes in under you uses your link to invest. The company will give you a direct bonus of 6% for anybody that's under you directly, and it gives you a binary bonus of 8%. So that's 14% of any investment, or not investment, anyone that purchases a license under your link. You get essentially a direct bonus and a binary bonus, which is 14% of the license value for anyone that comes in under you. And so just imagine someone coming in with a package. It doesn't have to be one person, it can be several persons bringing in $10,000 under you. You get 14% of that. That's $1,400 that you would have gotten just for sharing your link. So that is the benefit of sharing your link with others. You don't have to earn, but if you do, of course, you can see that there's a benefit to doing so. If I was to scroll down, I'll show you what this is saying here, that on December 20th, the total return was 0.85%. So again, on this day it wasn't quite 1%, it was less than 1. But you'll have some days where it's low and some days where it's high. But it should generally work out to about 25% monthly, which is what you will get. Down here, this shows you my reward history. It shows you how much money I've gotten on a daily basis from the various packages that I've purchased or upgraded to. So it lists the packages in the result, 0.85%, which we saw here for yesterday, and I've gotten that. Essentially I have different packages, so it's 0.85, 0.85, 425, 0.85, 425, and everything for the 20th. I think there's some 20th here as well. All this here would have essentially been what I would have gotten as a return for December 20th, and I'll get another one, of course, today at 4 o'clock UCT time. And over here is my withdrawal history, and as you can see, this is how much I've withdrawn from this program so far. As you can see, my first withdrawal was on October 25th, my birthday, by the way, and my mom's, and it started out at around about 10 thereabout withdrawing. This is when I was just starting out and just having 1 or 2 packages, and these were my withdrawals. Remember, I told you I started on October 21st. As you can see, I did my first withdrawal 4 days later, and then a few days later again another one, and if I go to page 2, you can see that the numbers are starting to climb up a bit from the 10 up to the 14, up to 15, up to 18, because at this point I had put more money in, so I was earning more during the time, and of course some referrals in there as well. And then this is the third page, up to my last withdrawal was on December 12th for $23. The day before was 26, the day before was 25, and I haven't withdrawn anything since December 12th because I wanted to build my earnings so I can get this withdrawals on a consistent daily basis. So every day I wanted to get at least $20. Was my initial goal, and which means I would have to get this total value up to at least 2,000, which 1% would give me $20 a day, and that is before any referral income, and this doesn't include any referral. This is just earnings from the system. If I was to go to my affiliate links, if you were to share the program, of course you can get 14% of the investment into your account. If I go to my affiliate links, and this is essentially the links that I've been sharing with friends and family, and how they can also earn. And I would share this link, folks would then use this link and they would sign up and they would purchase packs, and when they purchase packs, that volume of the value of the license gets added under my name, and essentially I would have gotten 14% of this $2,100 just for sharing my link with friends and family, and that was about $310 or thereabout I would have gotten just for sharing my link. And I've also used that money to purchase additional packages as well. And yeah, so as you can see, just for introducing people to the program and saying, hey, you should check this out, you could earn, and those persons have come on, and I've been sharing this link, which is my right link, and haven't been sharing this one because this one is filled in from above me, and people who've joined other folks above me, they would spill over on this side, so I just push this side, and then I get to claim a percentage of this amount, people who I bring in under me. So that's the aggressive side of things, where you go out and you actually share your link with others, and they sign up, and then you get a benefit from that as well. So this just essentially says what rank am I, my total volume, how much I have in my right leg, my left leg, how many users that I have directly under me on my right leg, how many is on my left, the total volume of activity on my left leg, and this is the result of everyone who is above me who's invested into this program. Just under me, you can see this on the, over $500,000 just on this one side alone, and this is just from essentially from 2 or 3 persons above me who's been coming in and filtering through. And down here it shows how much I've gotten in binary bonus, how much I've gotten in direct bonus, which is about $310 I've gotten from that, which I've then used, put back into the program. Yes, I just wanted to share this with you guys. So if you're interested in earning some passive income while you're sleeping, this pays daily. You earn 24 hours a day, and you just purchase the package that you can afford. Of course, this is not financial advice. This is just me offering you another way, to earn some additional income. If you were to put $100 into your bank, in 1 month's time, this will pay you $25 back in interest. So 25% on your $100. If you were to put this $100 into your bank, there's no way the bank will pay you $25 in 1 month's time. There's no way they're going to pay you $250 in 10 months' time. And some of you may ask, well, how is this? How are these folks can afford to pay you 1% a day? Well, for those of you who are familiar with cryptocurrency, with the Bitcoins and the XRPs and the Ethereums and the Ripples and Chainlinks and all these cryptocurrencies, as you very well know, if you know Bitcoin today is valued at around just shy of $24,000 for one Bitcoin. So if you had purchased a Bitcoin 3 months ago, it would have cost you about $14,000. Today, that one Bitcoin, and you just held it, would have been worth $24,000. So you'd have doubled your money in 3 months' time, essentially, if you had just held on to Bitcoin and just purchased it. And these companies, what they do is they have robots which essentially are trading these spikes and these ups and downs, and they purchase high and they sell, they purchase low and they sell high, or they sell high and then they purchase lower. So for example, if you purchase Bitcoin today at $23,000, and you can decide, okay, I will hold Bitcoin until it gets to 25. Or if you have Bitcoin, you may say, okay, I'm happy with my $23,000. I'll sell my Bitcoin today at $24,000, and I'll purchase it back when it falls, if it falls down to, let's say, $20,000. So you sold at 24, your one Bitcoin, and then you purchase it back at $20,000. You just made essentially $4,000 by selling your Bitcoin, because you've gotten the same value or the same amount of Bitcoin, but you've got it at a much lower cost. And then when the Bitcoin will rise again, as it will obviously do, you can then repeat that process over and over. So these robots, trading robots, they do this 24 hours a day essentially, and they trade the margins between the buys, the highs, and the lows. Typically, when you're trading, you would buy the tip, sell the dip, which means you buy it when it's high, sell it when it's low. Sorry, you sell when it's high and you buy it when it's low. So you buy at 10, if it falls down to 8, then you purchase it back, and you wait till it goes back up to 10, 11, and you do that process over and over again. These robots actually do that on a daily basis, so that's how they can afford to pay these rates on a daily basis. And pretty much that's what happened. It's live trading statistics. So this tells you this robot has made 419 trades. The profitable trades 64%, negative trades 36%. The average profit was 0.95, average loss was 0.63. So you can see they made profit of 795,000, and they've made losses of that. So the net, obviously, between these two, as you can see, it's $500,000, and that's how they're able to, to make these payments. And so this pretty much happens every single day. And of course, this program, you could also buy your own bot and do the very same thing. If you wanted to purchase your own bot, you can buy it for $390, and you can essentially have your bot doing the same thing. But I'm not generally interested in that. I'm happy with the 1%, and I'm happy with the 1%, because you don't, certainly not greedy. Don't want to try to go for more. Of course, with the higher the risk, obviously the higher the reward, the higher the risk. 1% is a pretty stable amount. It's a pretty conservative amount, and there are programs that pay up to 5%. Some pay up to 10% a day. I've been involved in some of those. Some have made money, some have lost money, but generally, the 1% a day is pretty much standard, what you would expect from this, because not every day will be. They say every day is fishing day, but not every day is catching day. So some days you'll make more, some days you'll make less, but on average, you want to get a decent income, and that's what these programs do. and I've been involved in this one for about 2 months because it's stable. It you know, the people behind it show their faces. They have regular seminars, they have regular webinars, they have regular trade shows. They, you know, they make themselves visible. They're not just some computer screen with some, you know, fake name behind it. So yeah, so I've been involved in this. This here is what I have available that I can withdraw now if I so choose, but I'm actually going to wait until it gets up to 100, and I'll purchase another pack so I can get to 2,000, and then I'll start doing some withdrawals, and when I get to the point where I get maybe to withdraw the money that I've invested, then I can say, okay, I've gotten my initial investment back, I can now build, and I can maybe build for a week, withdraw the next week, build for another week, withdraw another week, at least so I'm getting some profit from the program. But I'm pretty much in a building phase right now. But as you can see, I've actually withdrawn you know, these amounts, these 3 pages, which is about around about $300+ that I've taken. I've actually withdrawn into my wallet, into my account. And then, as you can see here, there is some additional income that I've gotten from referrals. I've used that money to purchase additional programs and upgrade. And so that has helped me to build my program from $100 up to $1,800, and eventually up to $2,000. And yeah, so if you're interested, I'll add my link to the bottom of this video. But here it is. If you're involved and you want to share your link will be shown here, and you can share that as well. And I certainly hope that some of you found this video entertaining, educational, and it just might pique your interest in how you can earn some additional income in these COVID times when a lot of us are stuck at home, haven't been working, we're using our savings. This is just another way of taking a little bit of those savings, not too much. Obviously you don't want to use your rent money, your car note money, you know, you want to use your disposable income and put in a little bit into earning some additional income, because you want your money to be working for you. You don't really want to be working for money for all of your life. You must have some money working for you. That's how big investors, you know, get rich, because they have their money working for them and they're not really working for it. Yeah, so again, this is my first video, so you know, excuse my naivete and of it being my first time, of course. See how it goes. I'll add my links in the description if you're interested in signing up and joining the Qubittech train, which has been essentially doing very well for a number of persons out there, and it can do very well for you as well. So I decided, let's not keep this to myself, let me share it with you guys, and hopefully you can get on board and earn some passive or active, whichever you decide. And I would certainly recommend both, but if you're not the type of person who, you know, want to get actively out there, you can still earn your passive income and earn just the same. But of course you can earn so much more. Just imagine getting 14% of everything that, you know, people who come in under you invest. They invest 10,000, you get 1,400. They invest 100, you get 14. Hey, you know, it adds up. Definitely adds up. And so I'm encouraging those who like what they've seen today, like what they've heard, to certainly give it a try and help you to get some additional income into your pockets, which could obviously pay a bill, could pay your shopping, could pay a car note, could pay something for you. Alright, so with that, folks, I'm out, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.